Hey guys, welcome back to Mountain Dog Companion. Thanks for tuning in again. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Janessa and Benson's puppies. They're coming up on about 3 weeks old right now. Doing great. Everyone's super healthy. They just seem to be really growing each and every day and just coming around very well. So today we're just going to be going through talking about each one. They're just starting to wander around. I just wanted to give you guys a nice peep of puppies here at this age. You can see some are definitely moving around, others are just absolutely sound asleep. So just a nice little puppy pile here. There are 6 boys and 4 girls. We are planning on keeping one of the boys back, so just a heads up on that. We do have reservations on this list, so this goes to you guys as well. We do have 6 boys, but we are planning on keeping one back. So without further ado, I'm just going to be going through with each one and talking about each one individually, talking about markings. Personalities haven't really come out yet, so but they're just really coming around with their markings. You can really see what they're going to be like, and yeah, they're doing well. So starting off here with the first little girl here. Super sweet, nice little girl, beautiful coat so far. She's got her eyes open. Everyone's got their eyes open. Some are just sleepy right now. So you can see she's lifting her head around, just starting to be a little bit more active. She has that tan running down towards her white socks. She does have white socks front and back. The right paw does have a little bit less. Just kind of got the tippy toes covered there. Then the hind paws do have a nice white coating as well with that tan coming down. She does have a white tip tail and that white tuxedo look. Just a very traditional Bernese look there for you. A white blaze, of course. Super nice girl here. Again, I'm just gonna set her over here. Hopefully she doesn't wander off too much before I can get a friend over to her. So next up here is a boy. So the first boy in the litter that I'm talking about here today, not the biggest, not the smallest, just a really nice overall look there. Nice blocky head, you can see that. The white socks in the front just coming down. A little tippy toes there on the right paw again, and white socks in the back. He does have a white tip tail as well. Beautiful guy, the tuxedo look there in the front, the tan on the jaws, and that white blaze as well. So just an overall really nice little guy, eyes wide open, beautiful pup. Okay, next up, who wants to be next? You're a big one. You're a big guy. This is probably the bigger guy in the litter. Really nice, heavy. It's got the bigger bones, and just overall just a little bit more of a bigger set so far, and that can be subject to change. Sometimes puppies hit their growth spurts at different times, so it's not like he will necessarily be the biggest guy, but that's just kind of what we're seeing right now. So we do have a white tip tail, white socks front and back. Let's see here, can you show your paws? There you go. White chest area, and just a really nice blaze coming over the top. You got the tan markings on the eyebrows and the jaws, and he does have a little bit of an extended stripe up top. I don't know if you can see that or not. Eyes wide open and just doing great. If you're curious about the nose, right now the puppies' noses are pink. Normally they tend to black out. Very seldomly you see a puppy that keeps the white nose. So normally around 6 to 8 weeks is when that completely blackens out. Sometimes you have a spot or two that kind of sticks until maybe 10 weeks old. But for the most part, they tend to black out, and you'll be seeing that. You can already see a little bit, but it's just a pink pigment. Good big yawn there, buddy. Just a pink pigment going over the nose right now, and it'll change color for you. But anyway, next up here, a little boy as well. He's one of the smaller ones so far. coming around well though. Got the white blaze in between the eyes, the tan points on the eyebrows and on the side of his jaws. You have the tan coming down in the back with the white socks. Front and back are very similar. A little bit less white on the front, just his tippy toes being covered in that white and that tuxedo look as well. Okay, moving on here. Come here, buddy. This is a girl, and she is medium sized, not the smallest, not the biggest. Just an overall nice look for you. White tip tail there for you. She does have a Swiss kiss up top, just a little bit of a spot there, and white socks in the back, white socks in the front. Kind of have those tippy toes a little bit more than some of the others. Just a nice white tan extending down as well. The white blaze and then the tuxedo look there in the front, and just a really nice Bernese look there for you. Each and every one really has your traditional Bernese look, so which is your tan points on the eyebrows, you have the white blaze, and then also having those socks with tan on the legs and that chest area. So this right here is a girl. She's one of the smaller girls, super sweet little girl. She does have a Swiss kiss as well. She does have a little bit of tan here on the side. I don't know if you can see that or not. Got tan in her ears as well, which is very, very normal. But yeah, I got a tan spot on both sides. Big yawn there, buddy. And tan running down the legs. Nice white socks front and back, and a white tip tail as well. She is one of the smaller girls so far, but I'm sure she'll come around and catch up with her siblings for sure. So give her a couple weeks and she'll be right back on pace. So next up here, I think this is a girl as well. Yep, so, excuse me. Next up here, she is also one of the smaller girls, not the smallest. I wouldn't say she's quite as small as the one I was just talking about. She doesn't have the Swiss kiss up top, but has a nice white markings up front, tan spots on her jaw there. See if she'll yawn here. And white socks front and back. The right sock is a little bit more of her tippy toes there. The hind paws are covered in white. White tip tail, just a nice tuxedo look there as well. And again, she is one of the smaller ones, but not the smallest, but super, super nice little girl. So, we got two more here for you. We'll start with this one here. I think this is a boy. Yep. So, medium-sized boy here, not the biggest, not the smallest. Just overall very nice markings. He does have a very unique look here. So he's got a nice white blaze coming from the front to the back, almost connecting up top, and a big yawn there for you. Kind of got the tan coming down the side here, both sides, and then the white socks front and back. Good yawn. Tan running down the legs, and a white tip tail. Nice tuxedo look. Just overall a sleepy, sleepy little fella. I think I woke him up. But yeah, so very beautiful little guy there for you. Let's see if he can find a spot here. And then we got one more. And this is also a boy. Wake him up from his nap here. He's not impressed. So one of the bigger boys here, not the biggest, but one of the bigger ones. Just a really nice look here for you. He does have a nice little Swiss kiss up there. The white stripe, a nice wide white stripe there for you. Tan on the side of his cheeks. Tan socks there, or white socks there. Tan extending down to those socks. A nice tuxedo look. He does have front and back on those socks. And just a really, really nice little guy. I'm just gonna keep him here and chill out with me for a little bit. So again, this is Janessa and Benson's litter. There's 10 puppies, 6 boys, 4 girls, and they're doing very, very well. We are keeping one of the boys back, and yeah, so we'll start getting these pics in here in about 2 to 3 weeks here. doing individual videos in about 2 weeks. So if you guys have any questions about any information about the parents or the puppies or pricing or whatever the case may be, or if you're just interested in learning more about Bernese, feel free to reach out to me. My name is Jay Miller. I'm with Mountain Dog Companion. Feel free to check out our website. It's mountaindogcompanion.com. We have some really great information on there regarding the parents, puppies available, upcoming litters, just all that good stuff. So if you're bored looking for something to do over this week, if you're off of work because of the holidays, feel free to check that out. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My number is 330-234-0102. Feel free to call us, text me. You can always email us at mountaindogcompanion@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. I appreciate everything. Thanks for following us along here and following this letter. So thank you. Take care.